Cyclotron. Cyclotron is a device which is used to accelerate the charged particle, means to increase its velocity. Since kinetic energy equals half mv square, when velocity increases, its kinetic energy also increases. So ultimately, we can tell that cyclotron is used to increase energy, means kinetic energy of the charged particle. We know electric field can accelerate the charged particle and magnetic field can change the direction of the charged particle. So a cyclotron is providing these two fields to the charged particle so that electric field increases the velocity of the charged particle, but magnetic field brings the charged particle again and again to this electric field to increase its velocity again and again. So the principle of cyclotron is the fact that a positively charged particle can be accelerated with the help of a small oscillating electric field by making it cross the same electric field again and again with the help of a strong magnetic field. It consists of two semicircular D-shaped hollow evacuated metal chambers D1 and D2 called Ds. These are placed horizontally with their diametric edges parallel and slightly separated from each other. These two Ds are connected to a high frequency oscillator which provides an electric field in the space between two Ds. They are kept in an evacuated steel chamber to avoid the collision of positive ions with other air molecules or atoms. The chamber is kept in strong magnetic field of two strong pole pieces which provide a vertical magnetic field. Consider a source which provides a positive ion is placed at the center of two Ds. There is one window so that highly energetic ion can pass through it so that it can reach at the target. Suppose initially if D2 is having positive potential and D1 is having negative potential, since these are connected to the oscillator. The positive ion placed at the center of the cyclotron accelerates into D1 by this electric field. Since there is no electric field inside D1, ion not further accelerated, means it moves with the constant velocity with which it entered into D1. But because of perpendicular magnetic field in Ds, it moves in semicircular path inside D1. Thus, the charged particle moves inside D1 with constant velocity in semicircular path. After completing semicircular path in D1, when the charged particle reaches out of it, the polarity of oscillator changes such that D2 is having negative potential and D1 is having positive potential. Then the positive ion accelerates into D2 by this electric field. So the ion is having more velocity when it entered into D2. Since there is no electric field inside D2, ion is not further accelerated, means it moves with constant velocity with which it entered into D2. But because of perpendicular magnetic field in Ds, it moves in semicircular path inside D2. Since velocity is proportional to the radius and ion is having more velocity in D2 compared to velocity in D1, ion travels in larger semicircular path in D2. Since time period or frequency does not depend on velocity, time taken to travel the ion inside D1 and D2 are same. After completing semicircular path in D2, when the ion reaches out of it, the polarity of oscillator changes so that it accelerates towards D1. This process continues so that finally the ion acquires very high energy and it ejects through the window so that it hits on the target. Since in each stage velocity and hence radius increases, the path of the ion in a cyclotron is spiral. But since the time taken to travel the ion inside the disk not depends on its radius or velocity, so it is a constant. Resonance condition. The time period of the electric field changed by the oscillator is equal to the time period of the revolution of the ion. Thus, when the ion reaches the gap after completing the semicircular motion in one of the disks, electric field reverses and hence the ion receives a push towards the next disk. This process continues and finally the ion acquires very high energy. Now we can discuss about maximum kinetic energy of the particle when it hits the target, radius of the circular path, also the cyclotron frequency. The maximum and final velocity of the ion is Kmax equals half mv square. But the velocity of the ion is bqr divided by m. So Kmax is half m into bqr by m whole square. After cancellation, the expression of maximum kinetic energy is half b square q square r square divided by m. The expression for time period t equals 2 pi m divided by bq. So expression of frequency is bq divided by 2 pi m. And expression for radius is r equals mv divided by bq. Here radius is not constant. In each stage velocity changes, so radius also changes. Now we can discuss about the limitations of cyclotron. The first one is it is not possible to increase the velocity of the ion beyond a certain limit. Since velocity of the ion is directly proportional to the radius of the disk, to increase the velocity to higher values, the cyclotron should have very large size. And moreover, uniform antifield is required at that region. This is practically difficult. Second one, we know time period t equals 2 pi m divided by bq. Since these all are constant, time period is constant. But at higher velocities, according to the concept of relativity, mass of the particle changes. Hence, time period cannot be constant. So, resonance condition cannot be satisfied and hence acceleration of the ion cannot be proper. Second limitation is light particles like electrons cannot be accelerated by using this method because electron is very light particle. According to the concept of relativity, for light particles the variation of mass with the velocity is more. Means when we increase the velocity of electrons by using a cyclotron, its mass increases and hence time period is not constant. So the resonance condition cannot be satisfied. Thus we can use only Heavy particles like proton, neutron, and alpha particle, etc., in cyclotron for the acceleration. The third limitation of cyclotron is chargeless particles like neutrons cannot be accelerated. Since it has no charge, it cannot be influenced by electric field of the disk. Means it cannot attracted towards the disk. Applications of cyclotron. It is used to study the nuclear reactions by bombarding various nuclei with accelerated charged particles with the help of a cyclotron. It is used in hospitals to produce radioactive substances which can be used in diagnosis and treatment. To implant ions into the solids and modify its properties or even to synthesize new elements, we are using this application. The high energy charged particles are used to produce high energy neutral particles such as neutrons by collision.